Welcome to Tuesday Night Thunder, ladies and gentlemen. We are live from Daytona International Raceway. There's a look at the 34 of Sean Bounty. This is the Hale Designs Firecracker 200, the Iron Thunder Racing League Fort Worth Screen Printing Premier Series. And tonight is the final night of the regular season as we will set the chase for the championship at the conclusion of tonight's action. One lap qualifying going down right now. 36 drivers at last look signed in for competition here tonight. Your eyes are set on the 34 downward Camry of Sean Bounty. He works his way toward the trioval. He'll get the green flag for his qualifying session. A host of other cars out on the speedway. The times will come across quickly. There's a look at the Fort Worth screen printing JCOM entry to 35 of Sawyer. He's trying to get as much speed and momentum out of his Chevrolet Camaro as he can, as he'll come toward the trioval. 34 Sean Bounty should be one of the first cars across the line. He is working his way toward the starting line now. He'll dip to the inside underneath the double yellow line, and he will go top of the board. 47.826 Christopher Gale, Adam Schroen, David Jedlicka, Kyle Hall, the top five as they start to file across. There's a look at the 05 of Bailey Curry as he gets ready to dip down onto the apron. He'll go across the line. He will go 15th quick. Here comes the 3 of BJ Hash. Bounty and Christopher Gale still holding on to that top spot for the moment. 87 of Raymond Rittenauer coming out onto the speedway. He'll be one to watch for the top spot. We'll watch his qualifying effort here as he takes the Lucky Dogs Doggy Daycare ZL1 Chevrolet Camaro down the back straightaway. Top five as they sit right now. Sean Bounty, Christopher Gale, Brian Wortman, Sean Sawyer, Treston Ott, the top five. Jordan Patterson, Adam Schroen, David Jedlicka, Paul Smith, Brandon Klusterhuis, the top 10. Rittenauer, Lucky Dogs, Doggy Daycare, Podium, Chevrolet ZL1 Camaro has clicked his time for his first lap. Kevin Hash goes P2, 47.844. 47.844. Sean Bounty still on the hot seat. Kelvin Mosier and Dave Matson time in third and fourth respectively. Matt Mosier with a 47.845. Same thing for Dave Matson, a 47.845. Rittenauer, can he challenge for the lead? He'll tuck down to that apron. Matt Quick goes to the top of the board. Rittenauer, 7th quick. Matt Quick, quickest right now. And 32 seconds left. 47.819. 47.819 for Matt Quick. We get a look at the stands, the fans in the stands of the World Center of Racing, Daytona International Speedway. John Garrett into 66. See if he can get his lap in. Looks like he already does. 12th quick, 47.869. So it looks like that's going to put Matt Quick, your pole sitter, for the Hale Designs Firecracker 200 from Daytona International Speedway. Glad to have everybody back here on Tuesday Night Thunders. We get ready to rock and roll. Cars lined up on the front straightaway. There's a good look at the Dave Matson machine. New number tonight for the 7. That is Storm Patterson, formerly in the 63 machine. Tabor Accounting Group on the side of that machine, along with Proximity Racing, as he will still sport a Chevrolet ZL1 Camaro. We'll take a look at your starting lineup. Starting in row number 1, Matt Quick. And to the outside of row number 1, the 34, Sean Bounty. Row number 2, Kevin Hash out of Woodlawn, Virginia, in the Stripper Glitter 03. Sam O'Malley's 43, Chevrolet of Kelvin Mosier will start on the outside of row number 2. Row number 3, Dave Matson. The Amsoil 09 machine to the outside of the 84, Christopher Gale. Row number 4, 87, Raymond Rittenauer to the outside, the 74, Brian Workman. Row number 5 will be Sawyer Ott and Justin White in the 2 to the outside. Row number 6, McComb, Mississippi's Treston Ott in the 15 to the outside of the 66 of John Garrett in the Fort Worth screen printing machine. Starting in row number 7 will be the 88 of Josh Ball to the inside, to the outside will be the 7 of Storm Patterson. Row number 8, Adam Strone in the 9 out of New York, and David Jedlicka in that green 24 Chevrolet to the outside. Row number 9 will find Paul Smith in the 12 machine. To the outside, the Canadian driver, Brendan Klustrus in the 25. Row number 10, the 19 of Donald Sadusky out of Pennsylvania. 78 of Patrick Langley, who hails out of Travelers Rest, South Carolina, will start on the outside of row number 10. To the inside of row number 11, the Florida driver, the 90 of Kyle Hall, the Halleck Myers Ford Mustang. To the outside will be the 72 of Bad Chad Nelson. Row number 12, another Canadian driver, Matt Klusterhuis in the 5. Roger Bulldozer Diebold in that 38 machine will start to the outside. Row number 13, the 96 of Jason Ridebush. To the inside, to the outside will be the 21 car. That'll be Sam Green. Row number 14 to 16 of Alex Little. BJ Hash in the 3 will start on the outside. Row number 15, Texas native, the 05 of Bailey Curry to his outside. The 48 of Matt Cherry. Inside, row number 16 to 52 of George Belfons Jr. To the outside will be we're getting ready to go green flag racing. Let's get you back to the front. Elaine Hughes will start outside of Belfons Jr. Matt Hendricks, Alex Bottom, Manon Gregory, and Josh Cully starting shotgun on the field. Tuesday Night Thunder is underway. The Hale Designs Firecracker 200 is green from Daytona International Speedway. Let us know who you're cheering on tonight as we get set to fill up our trouble with the 43 of Mosier. Problems on the shifter on that machine. As we got the field quickly single file all the way back to about the 9th position. Make it even further than that now. Cars will be weaving and bobbing as we have put lap 1 on the board, led by the 89 of Matt Quick, followed by the 03. Woodlawn, Virginia driver Kevin Hash in the Stripper Glitter ZL1 Chevrolet Camaro. coming into tonight. Sean Bounty, your leader in points. Jackson Allen. I believe Allen a no-show tonight in the 91 machine. Second in points. Josh Ball third, Matt Cherry fourth, Sawyer fifth, Patrick Langley sixth, Billy Curry seven. Let's see. Sean Bounty, Jackson Allen, Josh Ball, Matt Cherry, Sawyer, Josh Cully, all along with Kyle Weatherman, all have their tickets punched. Weatherman a no-show as well in the sixth machine. But all those aforementioned drivers punched their tickets into the playoffs. At least.
The yellow flag is
8 out, and we have a caution. Caution first of the night. 52 of George Belfons Jr., 48 of Matt Cherry, 33 of Josh Cully with damage. Possibly started around the 48 machine. Look at the replay here. Oh, 69. First caution of the night out on the speedway. We'll be right back at you momentarily. Getting ready to come back green. Firecracker 200 under caution for the first time tonight. Green flag back in the air for Matt Quick in the 03 of Kevin Hash. Top 3, 4, 5 on back. Go single file. Go down with Dave Matson into that third spot. What about 87 Raymer an hour, 15 Tresson out. Sawyer out. Following in tow. 9 laps on the board, 72 laps to go. Majority of the field single file, we rock and roll. We get ready to put lap 10 on the board. Shucking and jiving, getting the air to the front end of those machines. Early caution out of the way, and hopefully see a good stint, a green flag run here. If you're tuned in watching with us, leave a comment. Let us know who you're riding with here tonight, and give us a thumbs up, a like, a share. Any of that can help us. We do appreciate you tuning in. The Tuesday Night Thunder on the Iron Thunder Racing Network. This is the Fort Worth Screen Printing Premier Series. And tonight's final regular season bout. Getting 27 man and Gregory off the pace down the back straightaway. Nerdtech COT 38. Oh, 25, 05, 78.
Yellow flag.
Replay coming to you. Oh 05 got a little swirly up top above him. And on the binders. Not sure how much damage he got, but let's jump on board. New number 7. Storm Patterson. All that unfolding right in front of him. Looks like he was able to get out of there unscathed. Matt Quick still leading this one. Taker's back around the 18th spot coming to pit road. Lane Hughes, Lucky Dog, going to come by. Looks like the 66. John Garrett, Justin White, BJ Hash. Thorne Patterson, George Belfons Jr., 21 of Sam Green. 33 of Josh Kelly on pit road. Trying to get that machine repaired as much as possible. Still on the lead lap. Taking advantage of this caution period. That team to go to work on that machine. A look from high atop the spotter stand here at Daytona International Speedway. The field files out of turn number 4. Coming back to the green.
Green, green, green.
Not sure why we're focused on the pace car. Nonetheless, here we are going back to battle here. 03 of Kevin Hash. Ball back into the 3rd spot. Top 10 right now as they run. Quick, Dave Matson, Kevin Hash, Ray Rittenauer, Sawyer out the top 5, Tressenant, Josh Ball, Sean Downey, Christopher Miguel, and Adam Schroen at top 10. we've got the 11 car breakaway. Matt Klucher, who's going to lead that second pack. Excuse me. A 12 car breakaway. The 96 of Jason Ridebush. And the 38 of Roger Diebold leading that second pack. Two to go in the stage. One to go in stage number one. Led by the 89 of Matt Quick, what about the 8 Max and Kip Hash, Raymond Rittenhouse, Sawyer on. Still in the top 5. See if we make a bid here. Dave Matz is going to make a move to the outside. Nobody back there with him. 15 of stressing out. This car is getting swirly as the yellow flag is out. Matt Quick is your winner. Kevin Hash, Dave Matz, and Ray Rittenauer. Sawyer on. Josh Ball, Tressenot, Sean Downey, Christopher Gale, and Adam Strong. All 10 points paying positions. We'll see those who will bring it down pit side. Almost certain top 15 are going to come. They are limited to 3 sets of tires. May not be a factor here tonight. or that big of a factor. Got the entire field, entire lead lap field gonna come down. Gonna take a quick commercial break. 21 of Sam Green. Just missed his stalls. He rolls through. Take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after a few seconds here. Coming back to you live as we get set to go back green after stage 1 completion. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Green back out. Hale Designs Firecracker 200 is back green. The start of stage number 2. The arch quickly going single file. Hear a lot of drivers complaining about the draft package here in the Cup Series with these A cars. Last night, seen a lot of double file, 2 wide racing. In the B car. Not much of that going on tonight. It's so hard to keep that second lane momentum up. These drivers are just content to get this thing toward the end, and we'll see it all unfold. Toward the end of the night, it'll start getting spread out. We'll see these drivers do battle here at Daytona International Speedway. Putting lap 27 on the board now as they cross the line. 54 laps remain here. "29 cars on the lead lap at the moment. Matt Quick leading his 30th lap tonight. All 30 led by Matt Quick. Around the 24, 15 car lead pack there. Josh Cully going a lap down. Second pack led by the 43. That's where we'll find the 17th through 24th on the speedway. You're now down to 48 to go. Back up front, it is the 89 of Kevin Hash, or Matt Quick, in the lead. The 03 of Kevin Hash sits in the second spot. The 09 Amsoil machine of Dave Maxson runs third. Fourth will be the 34 car. That'll be Sean Downey. Coming down with Cameron. Raymond Rittenauer rides in that fifth spot on Lucky Dogs Doggy Daycare Podium Chevrolet. That'll be the Fort Worth screen printed 35. McComb, Mississippi Sawyer Ott riding in the sixth spot. 15 of Treston Ott riding in the seventh spot. The 88 of Josh Ball. See him back here in eighth. 66 of John Garrett. Good look at the front end of that machine, a little bit of damage. He rides in the ninth spot. Matt Klusterhuis in the 5 machine. He rides right now in the 10th spot. Saw Christian Miguel sneaking out in his Interstate Batteries Camry. He rides right now in 11th. The 2 of Justin White, the Grinds Coffee Pouches Chevrolet. He rides in the 12th spot right now. Then it's Uncle Don, Donald Sadusky. He is remembering Ryan Chevrolet, riding in that 13th spot. Paul Smith with a Proton Mill. Cross Wrench Motorsports, along with Cosmic on the hood of that machine. He's riding their 14th spot right now. 15th will be the 24 car. David Jedlicka. We see 12 of Paul Smith on the move, along with Roger Debo. Oh, almost contact. Jedlicka riding his 24 machine. A little bit of front end damage on that Sinclair machine. He rides in the 15th spot. Look at your leader. Rolling right along. Down to 45 to go, 44 this time by. Much changing in the top 10. You're down to 43 laps to go, working into turn number 3. Check back here around the 90 machine. Kyle Hall check on that second pack. They ride nose to tail single file as well. Everybody right now content to ride and log some laps on the speedway. Oh, unfortunate break there for championship contender 33 of Josh Kelly. Looked like that engine has finally bit the dust. Black smoke billows from behind the Wilson Farms. CRT Small Engine Repair. Strutmasters.com. 33 for Josh Kelly. Fortunate for him, he is well inside the bubble and his ticket has been punched into the playoffs. So he will move along, contend for a championship. Fortunately, his night may be done as far as competition. Down the back straightaway, white flag on the stage this time by. Have some movers back here around the 66 of John Garrett. 88 of Josh Ball going to the top side. Take a look at that machine. And the best hit, get some more points there. Josh Ball trying to get into that top 10. He's just gonna make it in there. Top 10. Back quick, Kevin Harris, Dave Max, and Sean Downey. Ray Rittenauer saw you right. Matt Cruisers, Josh Ball, and Christopher Gale. Ball. Getting top 10 points paying. Here are 40 laps left here. Get them set up for stage number 2. Be able to catch us back up. The iRacing.com pace car. Pace car now entering turn number 1. The racing surface. So far, Matt Quick, 2 stage wins in the books. "39 laps to go as it is. See who comes pit side. So they back around. Quick Hatch, Matt Rittenauer, the top 5. Caution for stage number 2. All lead lap cars coming down pit road. Led by the 89 of Matt Quick. See fuel only. Quick, Ash, Bounty, Atson, Hot and Hot. Rittenauer, Klusterhuis, and Gale. It's set up. Stage number 3. Can the 89 of Matt Quick sweep the night here? Lead it flag to flag. Field doubling up behind the pace car here. Ready to get third and final stage underway on the Iron Hunter Racing Network. We'll restart with 36 laps to go. Here from beautiful Daytona International Speedway. The view from high atop the spotter stand here at Daytona International Speedway, as we'll see the field come out of turn 4. 89 of Matt Quick will bring us back to the green flag. Pace car will dip off to the safety of pit road. Green flag back in the air. Lane Hughes steps on the line in the back of there. .34 Sean Bounty going to sneak up to the back end of the 89. 09 of David Matson left out in no man's land on that outside. He'll fall from grace here. Field barrels down the back straightaway. 196 miles an hour into turn number 3 for the 89 of Matt Quick. '66 car, John Garrett, currently running in the 11th spot. Trying to get something working up on that top side with Roger Diebold in the 05 of Bailey Curry. Kelvin Motion to Sam O'Malley's machine, trying to get some momentum going with him as well. 69 of Matt Hendricks will jump out. Here comes the 84, Christopher Gale. He'll step out of the line and quickly right back in. And green in that 21 Cosmic Cross Wrench Motorsports. They merged together this season. Drivers Kevin Hash, Sam Green,
the yellow flag is out.
Yellow flag is out. Big trouble with the 16. Take a look at what happened here. Oh, poor BJ Hash, nowhere to go. He got sent up in the wall. Manning Gregory come along and take off the nose of the 16 of Alex Little. Alex Little working the outside of Kyle Hongel. Oh, 69 and the 24 got together. Caution number 5. Only our third caution for incident. Out here with 32 to go this time by. Paul Smith, Sam Green, Kevin Hash, BJ Hash, all members of Cosmic Cross Wrench Motorsport. Wait on that one to go. See. Sean Bounty coming in tonight as your leader. Led 32 laps this year. Average finish of 6.11. 11% win percentage. Best average finish in the league. Jackson Allen and Sean Bounty both tied for the most top fives this season. Sean Bounty 8 top 10s, a league best 8 top 10. Jackson Allen and Sam Green tied for 6 top 10s. Jackson Allen, the most laps led so far this season with 187. Bailey Curry right behind him with 115. Josh Ball, 105 laps. Sawyer Ott, 90 laps led. Jackson Allen with 3 poles this season. The only person who have more than 1 pole. Of course, Bailey Curry, the only repeat winner so far this year with 2 wins.
Green, green, green.
Green flag back out. 30 laps to go. Across the line. Probably see a charge. Trying to get going from that second lane. See if they can hold on a little stronger. The bottom, no detail. No room for anybody to transfer down. You're 30 to go down the back straightaway. Things are starting to heat up here. That's a force on the bottom. You don't want to be if you're the competition. 89, 03, 87. All walk nose to tail on the bottom. how much they're struggling on that outside lane of Sean Bounty, having to fight that race car to keep it pointed straight. Filing out of that second lane, Sean Bounty and Sawyer get the worst of the deal. Mott quickly goes as soon as there's an opening. He falls in line on the bottom, but not before falling back from 5th all the way to 8th spot. Sean Bounty still on the slide. Across the line, he was back to the 10th spot. Now even further back. Sean Bounty finally finds his way in line back there. Not much can be done on that outside. Get 27 to go this time by. 34 of Sean Bounty. Fell back all the way to the 13th spot. Christopher Gill just sneaking out and getting some fresh air. He dives in that 4th spot. Dave Matson rounding out the top 5 with that Amsoil 09 machinery. .26 to go. 26 laps to go. Ron Beaver jumps out of line again to try oval. Quickly swallowed up by the 2 of Justin White. 35 Sawyer Ott. They're hanging close to the back bumper of that 2 machine. Slower traffic getting out of the way to get loose. Clicking them off, putting them up, knocking them down. 24 to go this time by. So far, all laps led by that 89 of Matt Cook. Quick coming in tonight. #15th in points. A win here tonight would secure his spot in the playoffs. Laps away.
The yellow flag is out.
Caution out on the speedway. Trouble with the 96 of Jason Roudabush. Car slow on the back straightaway. Replay up and coming. Oh, hard impact. Wow, hard hit. 29, 80, 96. '29 just comes up on the 96 and splits those two. Ryan Workman just barely squeaking by that one. Watch you on board with Workman in the 74. Good evasive action. 22 to go. We're under caution here. Looking over season 6, as looks like we have a, not sure why the camera wasn't on it. We have a race off of pit road. To the replay of the pit stops here. Rittenauer, Kevin Hash, Ray Rittenauer, and Christopher Hale all out before 89 of Matt quit. Like quick was moving, not quick enough. No pun intended. Oh, looks like it may have stalled it. Jump on board and see if Quick stalls this car. Quite sure what happened. He was waiting. Nonetheless, Josh Ball staying down the speedway. List that all together. So far, first lead change of the night. Kelvin with 20 to go, and Josh Ball putting himself right in a good position. Looking back over season 6, had some new track records. Bristol Motor Speedway, George Belfons Jr. set a new quick time, 18.053 with a 99.706 miles an hour. Charlotte Motor Speedway, Sam Green, a new fast time of 29.499. Circuit of the Americas, Jackson Allen, 215 at 787. Get ready to go back green.
Green, green, green.
Josh Ball leads. '87 of Rittenhour. Christopher Gale with a good run there in fourth. Excuse me, in third. 3 of Kevin Hash in the fourth spot. That quick back to fifth. All the way back to 14th with 43 of Kelvin Mosier. Only one outside back there. John Garrett. And the 24 David Jedlicka testing the waters on the outside. 17 to go down the back straightaway. Josh Ball leads Raymond Rittenhour, Christian Miguel, Kevin Hash. Matt Quick in top 5. It'll be Sawyer on in 6th, 7th Dave Matson, Bailey Curry 8th, Mike pressing on. Sean Downey rounds out the top 2. 11th, 12th Donald Selesky, Matt Kluster, who's 13th. 14th Adam Strong, 15th Austin White. 16th will be Kelvin Mosier. 17th Matt Hendricks, Paul Smith 18th. John Garrett 19th, Roger Debo 20th, 21st, second David Jedlicka, Brian Workman 3rd, 24th, Elaine Hughes 25th, the last car on the lead lap, man, and Gregory in that 27 machine. Donald Sadusky sneaking outside back there. They'll look outside the crowd. Here 43 of Mosier with him. Nothing moving. You're down to 15 laps to go. It's top 2 breaking away here. Very unusual. They got quickly closed in on. Now Sean Bounty, who fell back. Steam ahead. On Downey working the outside of Christopher Gale in that third spot. can work the magic and challenge for the lead. Nobody's done it so far tonight. On the speedway. Now he's trying to hang in strong and get it momentum rolled up. Big wreck. The big one. The big one. The top five escaping. See what started as I looked away to the second monitor. 84, Christopher Gale. Go to the chopper kick. I'm only 84. Rittenauer goes to the apron. Trying to get underneath the apron. much of the caution as we could, trying to make sure '88. Nothing in the rules saying there's a penalty for forcing the driver below the yellow line, but if you are forced below the yellow line, you do not have to relinquish your position. Get set up for the green here. Pace car is off.
Green, green, green.
88 of Sean, or the 88 of Josh Ball. He'll lead the field into turn number 1 with 9 laps to go. On Sadusky on that outside. Nothing going for him. He'll slide even further back. Down the back straight away with a '05 around.
The yellow flag is out.
Yellow flag out with 8 laps to go. a very weird and possibly the first I've seen it, till that 19 car goes outside of the 05, seems to run over something on the speedway. See the front end of the car physically raise up off the ground. Contact with Bailey Curry. 35 was Sawyer out. Barely. Barely avoiding that contact. Green flag back in the air. Josh Ball gonna lead him. He'll drop down in front of the 34 of Sean Bounty. Yellow flag back out with 4 to go. Oh, one car up and over. See what happened. 38 Roger Diebold up on the lid. Oh, the 9 of Adam Strong up into the 38. So we'll re-rack them and restack them. Looks like we'll go for green, white, checker attempt number 1. We are already 3 to go. Green, white, checkered attempt number 1 up and coming here as the field will go back 2 by 2.
Green, green, green.
Green back in the air. Josh Ball gonna lead them. Green, white, checkered attempt number 1 restart under review. Everybody quickly dissipating from the top lane. Pushing back there between the 84 and 09. Second lane trying to get developed, led by the 21, Sam Green. Coming to the white flag. One to go. Down the back straight away. 87 of Raymond Rittenauer goes to the outside. 88 Josh Ball going to the back. Here goes Raymond Rittenauer to the lead. Out of turn number 4, the Firecracker 200 will go to the Lucky Dogs Doggy Daycare. Podium. Z01 Chevrolet of Raymond Rittenauer. Sean Bounty second. Uncle Don back in the booth with us. We'll bring it home in the 3rd spot. Out of fuel was the 88 machine. We'll work on getting those drivers up in the booth. Rittenhour celebrating. Get those drivers up in the booth momentarily. And the celebration continues. Joining me up in the booth, driver of the Remembering Ryan Chevrolet ZL1 Camaro. Glad to have you back, my friend. A good strong run, even in these pesky old A cars here at Daytona, bringing it home in the third spot.
Yep. Jonathan, I'm just happy just to be up here, man. It's been a long time. Guys in here are tough, man, in ITRL.
And not only tough, man, this package is not what we're used to. A lot of single file racing here at Daytona, and not like what we're used to seeing over on the B side, double file racing most of the night. But hey, that single file racing kept us green for a little while and gave us some green flag runs. And hopefully, here in the off season, we'll get some changes to this draft package.
I hope so, because once you're on the outside, even if you had 4 or 5, 6 guys, hell, and then they're checking up on the bottom, that's the only time you can gain a spot. That's about it. But then once you're on that outside, you're done. You go right to the back. That's what happened, and I just got a good position. I think it was lap 60. I was up in like top 10, top 5.
Well, definitely a good way, man. Came from the 19th spot driving that 19 machine. Congratulations once again. I hope to hear from you soon.
Yeah, thanks, Jonathan. Had a blast. Just want to say, nice win, Raymond. Good job.
Alrighty, bud. Have a good one.
You too.
Alrighty, joining me up in the booth now, driver of the 34 machine, Mr. Sean Bounty. And man, I tell you, we just spoke with Donald, who sits behind you on the front straightaway here. This package is, in my opinion, the worst package I've seen draft wise. Kind of got to ride around on the bottom, play some strategy when you can. Started second tonight and able to ride along around in there in the top 5 most of the night. And had a teammate there play some strategy to stay out with you. Just couldn't make it quite long enough. And pesky old Rittenhour were able to get around you there at the last moment.
Yeah, we had a good race. Boring race from behind the wheel, but that outside line, yeah, I don't. They had iRacing had this draft package back in 2015, and it was single file from start to finish, and they made some changes, and then somehow this came back, and it still surprises me that they haven't gone back to the drawing board by now to get rid of this package. I don't know what's causing it, but yeah, it's no fun. Restarted second a couple times, uh, and I'd fall back to 15th, 16th before a teammate would let me in. And otherwise, I'd probably go all the way to the back. There was nothing for that outside line. When I was back there and finally made it back to the front, it was, there was major checkup going on. I was running a quarter throttle, and finally, a little bit before that stage and fuel run, I was like, I need to make a break for it, and got all the way up to like third, fourth, and then a caution come out, and that put me back in position. So it was just a fight to not lose all that position and picking up 2 or 3 spots every pit stop really really helped, but getting stuck on that outside was just as a world of hurt.
Yeah, I tell you, I excuse me, was looking inside, the rundown for the top 10, and um, didn't even notice while I was speaking to Donald, but he came all the way from 19th, and man, that says a lot with this package. And looking back at Treston coming from 11th to finish 7th, Sam Green 26th to 8th. Some of them drivers, making their way upside the top 5. Don't, don't know how they did it. Maybe by luck and a little bit of strategy, but hopefully we can get rid of this package here soon, man, and get back to some exciting races in these A cars. But nonetheless, we'll head into the playoffs here. Know you're already locked in, and coming into the night, I believe you're sitting on top of the point standing. So we'll see who else is going to join you here in a moment, and really look forward to starting the playoffs there. Josh Ball right there behind you with Rebel Racing in second coming into the night, and we'll get it started next week at Darlington Raceway.
Yeah. Yeah, when you know what you're doing on these plate tracks, it's not a pain to start way back there. There were a lot of cautions and a lot of wrecks. You avoid those, you can come from pretty deep in the field and then do a little bit of strategy. So it's not surprising some of those guys you named off, made their way up here. Um, it's just, it's tough once you get single file and you're pacing. Yeah, we've had a really good season so far. Been finishing really well, really consistently. Um, was really hoping to get a win tonight, but yeah, Josh knew he was going to be short. That it wasn't a team plan for him he just he's locked in. He tried a strategy, just not pitting with 22 to go, and it just turned out that I made my way up behind him. So we started trying to work out, see what could happen. And on the last lap, when those guys made the run behind me, he hadn't quite run out yet, and then I didn't have room to throw the block. But yeah, we hung in there and fought. It's been a good season. Hopefully we can carry that into the chase.
10-4, we definitely look forward to seeing it all unfold. And once we get to Darlington Raceway next week, good luck, man.
Thank you.
All righty, let him simmer down there long enough, man. A very familiar place here in Daytona Victory Lane, and a hell of a shot to get there, man. Getting around Sean Bounty there at the end. Congratulations on bringing home the Hale Designs Firecracker 200.
Thank you, man. Crazy.
Yeah, we talked to both of the 2 previous guys about this package, and I know you're one to be known to be a force to be reckoned with when it comes to plate racing. But this has got to be the worst package I've seen, and I haven't been on the sim as long as you, but I know this can't be exciting for you to have to run the A car here around Daytona.
Yeah, it can be pretty boring the way they have this package, but I mean, if you get enough people, you can get the outside to work, but it's way tough. You need a lot more people on the outside now.
Most definitely, man. Well, nonetheless, punching the ticket on the final night, man, to get that JCOM entry into the playoffs, to join some other fellow JCOM teammates. Congratulations on that as well, man. And we'll head to Darlington and see how we fare out with the rest of them.
All right, man.
Good luck, bud.
Thank you.
Alrighty, a man of many words, the 87 Raymond Rittenauer. He does his talking on the speedway. And Lucky Dogs Doggy Daycare Center. Dog Daycare Center. I can't talk tonight. But congrats to Sean Bounty and Donald Sadusky for having their podium finish tonight. Join us next Tuesday night for the Southern 250. From Darlington Raceway, we'll battle under the lights at the Too Tough to Tame, the Lady in Black. And we'll check the playoffs to see if they have been updated. Not quite yet, but we'll get you a preview of that playoff picture before we go green flag from Darlington Raceway. We appreciate everybody for tuning in and watching tonight's action from Daytona International Speedway. Y'all keep showing up. We'll keep showing out. Good night, everybody.